everybody. I'm Arlon.
Hey, it's Robyn.
Hi guys, it's Vit.
Hey guys, it's Naj.
What's up, guys? It's Iz.
Hey, it's Sam. And today's quote is, "Sorry it came to this."
Dang.
And we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. Finally.
Sam's on video.
I know. Look.
They manifested this because literally yesterday, Vit and Rob was like, "What if we get a trailer?" And I was like, "Are you sure we're going to get a trailer?"
Yes, Sam called us clowns yesterday.
I was like, y'all clowning.
No. I
I didn't believe it either. I was like, we're not gonna get it.
Yeah, it was like out of nowhere.
I was like, CW dropped some trailers for Riverdale and stuff. So I said, maybe. It seemed like it's time. And then I don't even go on Twitter. I just go scrolling around, and then I see the EW talking about some season 3 promo, and I said, "Oh, you did it! You did!" But so here we are. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30
Why
seconds.
I forget 1 minute.
The chaos that ensued after those 30 seconds.
Nah.
Like I purposely didn't watch it right away because I wanted to know what we were doing. And the half an hour that I was away from my phone, I had over 200 messages in Twitter and Instagram that I had to go back into.
I was at work, so when I got off of work, my entire Twitter feed was people just freaking, and I had to wait until I got home to watch it. I was like, "Don't look at your phone! Don't look at your phone! Don't want to spoil anything." And I was like, "Oh, they actually released it."
Yeah, because I closed down Twitter before, so I knew what we were doing before I did anything.
Yeah,
it was just
I made mine. I deactivated mine because of the toxicity in the fandom. So when I saw, I've been on my other account. So when I saw that there was a trailer, I had to open up. And as soon as I opened up, the whole timeline was in shambles. And to keep in mind, it's only just 30 seconds. It's only from the first episode. So that's only the first episode. And we're already in I don't know what to say. I just know that I just lost, y'all, because I don't know what to say. I thought that since it's been a few hours, I would have some thoughts. I have no thoughts.
Okay, opens up.
Yeah, with Hope being asleep and Landon
having a voiceover.
As he should.
As he should, yes. It reminds me of season 2, episode 1, when he had his little voiceover from the trailer coming in. So, parallel is going to be in this.
But this is supposed to be the end of season 2. And they always like to parallel things. So Hope jumping into the pit in season 1, it kind of, Landon sacrificing himself for everyone else makes sense because it parallels what Hope did, right? So the words that he's saying with him basically saying goodbye and to Hope. I mean, who else is he going to write the letter to?
I mean,
I wish I would,
Josie.
Arlon, not so
Josie, really?
You know what I thought about it was this, because if you think about it, because Hope said in the Cupid episode where she was like, I'm going to have to make a decision to choose you or to choose, against something else. It's really kind of foreshadowed at this point where it's now Landon has to choose what he's going to do.
Because he did say in the bed, he's like, I don't know if I could make that choice.
And then now he has to make it.
Yeah,
and it's I said that when I that's the first thing that came to my mind after I watched it. I was like, this motherfucker's really gonna
listen.
sacrifice himself.
It said he really said, I wish I could be by your side and say my final goodbye. The sickest stuff I've heard in my life. What?
That is definitely to Hope. That would not be for
100%.
anyone else.
Yeah.
Please.
And there's people that will say maybe it's reading something from Roth to him, but this is too romantic for me to be Roth letter for Landon.
That's why it's to Josie. Come on.
Arlon, say God.
Okay. Second thing is that Hope is in a bed, and Leah kindly went and did a whole bunch of research and found beds of all of the students that we've seen, and it matches most likely Roth's bed. So we're wondering if she was put into Roth's bed and Landon is in his bed. So they're in the room together, just on opposite beds. Together.
Yeah, that's tragic.
That's so tragic.
That's sleep.
Hate to see that.
Every season, Hamden just started some shit happening to them. Like,
honestly, they both dead as hell on the bait. Like, y'all killing me eternally inside. So
they're just chilling, just vibes.
yeah, they're manifesting. Y'all.
Why couldn't he just? If they're gonna put them in the same room together, just put them next to each other. Why did you have to put them on the other bed?
If I see Landon cry, like
No.
full on cry.
Well, okay, that part where Rock's
You won't see
like
me.
she won't wake up. I know some people were thinking it was the necromancer, but I think it's Landon.
Oh, I have to look at the forms.
Because he's a little bit shorter, and he's got that like
commercial break.
Go into the next part of the trailer, which is what like Josie and Lizzie and MG.
The squad. Yeah.
The next clip was like we want to do a clip for clip because the next clip is shaking up the necromancer.
Oh yeah, but we don't really care about Alaric, do we?
Get him out of here. Okay, so wait, no, the next shot is the cemetery, and we got a side view of Landon with somebody in the background.
Oh yes. Why is Landon in the cemetery?
Why else?
Oh, dead as hell.
Isn't that how we have like a Malivore pit? Doesn't have a Malivore pit in cemetery?
Like maybe they're preparing for. Maybe there's him writing his letter right here while he about to go into Malivore. You know, let me stop.
Yeah. He's like Elena sitting in the cemetery writing in his journal.
Oh my God, Robyn! The parallel.
No.
My thing was, I posted this on Twitter. I think Bella tweeted something or whatever. What if, like, because I know, like, the other side is gone and stuff, but what if for some reason he, like, becomes the anchor or something?
But would they really repeat that again, though? Okay, well, maybe.
I mean,
girl. Yes. I'm just suggesting keep him alive, please.
Like
now he's gonna be alive. There's no way.
Yeah, he said.
What if we're freaking out over thinking that he's gonna like sacrifice himself, but like that whole cemetery thing is him still in his brain or wherever it is that he is because he's not awake yet or whatever, or like I don't know.
We just living himself outside, you know.
Yeah, and like the light that he's coming back to life, maybe.
We had like that whole like thing where it was like we thought Peyton was leaving or whatever. I thought they were gonna pull a Bonnie and Elena and do the whole like, oh, Landon has to stay asleep until
like they're
Bonnie
tied to each other.
They're tied to each other, but
well, they still might because I mean, when we get to that part of the trailer, we can talk about that. But like they still might do that, something like that.
For some reason, they do it to like ties it to a large life, and it just. Sorry. I didn't say anything.
But the lighting is really weird because, like, in that part of the cemetery, it's really, really dark. But then when is the one where he's leaving the cemetery afterwards, where it's almost like he's walking into the light.
Yeah.
He's walking out of his dream or whatever, kind of like when Hope was thrown out of Malivore.
Like the portal. Like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He walked into it.
He walked into the light.
Yeah, Malivore.
Go get your girl. Sorry.
Okay, the director did say the last 10 minutes was going to be sad, right? Or is that for 218?
218
or 302.
It's the goodbye sure do suck. That's the one that
But like he quoted the episode from today, but we don't know. Yeah.
Well, it could be promo from 1 and 2, right?
From the
2 episodes.
Or bits and pieces of what they have so far.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't Julie say it was just from 217?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's literally all 217.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God.
So
we're gonna come back and we're gonna have like a
so the whole episode
our brains are gonna be fried at the end of that episode.
Oh.
More than fried.
I know, Sam, your reaction, you're like, I didn't really want to watch it, but like, damn, I think I want to watch it now.
I know, I'm just like, might as well.
Right, might as well put it back in, take a little bit. And
right.
then the next scene is Lizzie looking around, saying, "Where's Hope when you need her?"
As she should.
As she should, you know.
Izzy, best friend, excellent.
We stand Hizzy in his house. You know.
In this household.
Yes, excellent. So,
Exactly.
She worried about her as she should.
But like, so no one knows that Hope is not awake then? If she's wondering
maybe
where Hope
Alaric
is.
didn't told him.
He didn't.
So it's just
Only
the
Raphael knows.
Necromancer and Roth and
Yeah.
and possibly Landon and Alaric who know. Like, they're really going to keep that secret from Lizzie and from... Okay, just, I don't really care. But from Lizzie...
Yeah,
I was
maybe.
going to say, didn't that was Roth who was the one who showed or Lark showed a Roth that I thought it was Lizzie for some reason.
Yeah.
That showed that Hope was asleep still, and I was like,
okay, you know
Yeah,
what
Alaric showed too rough.
What I don't get is when Hope went into the Necromancer's mind, she had to have that connection with MG. MG had to touch the Necromancer in order for him to do that whole thing for her to go into Necromancer's mind. How was it that he was able to put her in Josie's mind and then just walk away?
I don't think he put her in Josie's mind. I think it was another spell.
They put whatever, I think, no, because he did a head dive, because he said he did a head dive, and but then again, remember, Dark Josie turned Hope to stone, so that might have affected the connection between...
He still wasn't touching her. I mean, Hope was still in Necromancer's mind when she was trapped when he went to go get Alaric, but like...
Maybe that's the reason why she's not waking. Maybe, like, that MG lost that connection, and...
I think he has something to do with it, but I don't know if he intentionally meant for it to happen. Maybe he did just want to finish his deal and get the dark magic and skedaddle, but since during that time, she was in that... I feel like she's literally stuck in that dark magic because she was a statue. I don't know. It was like she... I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, she's stuck possibly because... I mean, I still want to believe that it's because they're connected somehow with the arrow, but it just doesn't...
Would that make sense now, though?
Yeah, it could be that as well. I just feel like maybe her waking up more efficiently is probably due to Landon, possibly.
I mean, if Alaric is threatening the Necromancer, then it could be that she is stuck in the dark magic, or he thinks that she's stuck in the dark magic.
Yeah.
Or the Necromancer has something to do, like, he knew that it was going to happen when he brought Roth and, everybody else back. Like, let me play with Alaric and do this and keep, two powerful beings. Like, they're both really powerful. And I think and you think about it, all he wanted was power, especially with the dark magic. Now that he has
and he wanted his revenge on Malivore. And his revenge on
Or
Malivore...
that could be another thing. Another thing is, like, Hope, if you think about it, what if for some reason, like, since the Necromancer had control of everything or whatever, that Hope is back in his mind, and that's why they were filming in New Orleans?
Maybe.
Remember, we saw, like, there was, like, some situation where, I don't remember what it was, but they were saying, like, they were filming where they would film, where they shot New Orleans in Covington. So.
Right. But they could also... Okay, so the Necromancer didn't want Landon's body. Yeah. He doesn't want Malivore taking Landon's body because he would be too overpowered or whatever, right? So that was the whole point of taking Landon out. So he's going to do whatever it takes to make sure that Malivore doesn't get Landon's body.
Yes, because I feel like
maybe holding Hope captive would be that, like, the bargaining chip.
Right now, Landon's gonna have to make a decision. That's all. It's clear there. He's gonna have to.
Yeah, I don't think Hope was intentionally supposed to be a bargain chip. I literally think that she was just stuck because she was stuck in Josie's dark magic. But maybe I don't know.
What if she's in the coin?
Yeah, like maybe she did.
I always thought Malivore had her.
Probably stuck in the coin then.
She's stuck in the coin.
Yeah,
where Josie put the magic.
Oh God.
Put her magic.
Or whatever mind, like imagination realm they were in during that fairy tale episode. She probably they got absorbed and probably she was.
And remember, we still have the musical episode too, so we gotta like what that's gonna be all about too.
Oh my god!
I honestly think Hope's gonna be asleep for the next few episodes. I don't think she's waking up.
Like
What do you
3
think about it,
episodes.
Danielle?
This is too much.
Pick her up. I'm not going to. I cannot watch her be asleep for like 2 to 3 episodes. Especially
Yeah.
Brandon is about to risk it all for the woman he loves.
But like, you don't think Lizzie is gonna like?
Lizzie hasn't figured it out.
She's not just gonna accept the fact that like Hope left or Hope's whatever. Like,
I'm not gonna believe that. Like
I don't know. Anyways, back to the Super Squad because I think it's the Super Squad now, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because we already talked about Landon walking into the white light. So the next clip we see is Jed, Josie, and MG, and then people and Alyssa and people around them. So yeah, this scene was definitely refilmed in October when it came back because these were the pictures that and like the videos we saw of them in this red coloring. It looked like, it
kind of looked like Jed was in the crowd, and then Alyssa and MG and that were all outside of the crowd. So what if it's like the wolves surrounding them? Because of the red, like a red moon, like a blood moon or something.
Could do a spell or
I thought it was a spell.
If it's like, maybe the necromancer did a spell or something to like activate all of the wolves or whatever, so that and the moon affects them so that they can shift or whatever in with that moon in that time or whatever, and so they've surrounded like the witches and the vampires because of course they're fatal to the vampires, right?
Yeah, because behind Jed, like it's like everybody behind him has a straight face, and then behind Josie, she looks scared, and there's nobody behind her, and then behind MG, people are moving to the right, and then behind Alyssa, there's like 4. I think is that Jed behind her? I think
almost like the wolves are like circling them and like a pack, like like a hunt.
But like behind Alyssa is more empty. And it's 2 shocked faces. So is somebody getting took? Or is they performing I don't think they're performing a spell. It has to be something Necromancer is doing.
Well, and Josie has no magic. So like why is she even out there in the first place?
Yeah.
What is she gonna do? She can't protect herself now. Everyone else is gonna have to protect her.
This is sick.
Maybe she got it back though. Maybe she
she got it back.
After one episode?
I mean they gotta get Hope and Landon back, so they gotta get in their bag.
Maybe this is what forces her to put her magic back or something.
Well, maybe.
Well, doesn't she have to go through like this like ritual or something? Doesn't she have to go through like a ritual? Because she doesn't have psychic powers. Her powers are in the coin.
She probably won't be able to help them.
That's why she probably looked defensive.
No, they're all just babysitting her now.
Yeah. Well.
Sorry.
Oh God.
Well, it's just like, oh my God, y'all, I can't help y'all. Sadly, y'all. I'm just gonna relax, child. Already was doing a lot for y'all.
Nah, I mean they need her though. She's like she's the strongest one besides Hope and Landon. Like
she said, yeah, I'm taking a break.
That's probably why she's scared.
Yeah, because like she can't help.
I mean, but like
maybe she'll run in her room and get that coin and be like,
what if they're all like turning on her because of what she did before?
Oh.
Like not trusting.
Maybe she uses the coin to like choose. Oh, you do it. Heads or tails.
Yeah, like she's not like they're not trusting her because she went dark and because she hurt Alyssa and all of that, and so they're like ganging up on her or whatever.
Yeah, but Alyssa looks scared as well. Like, wouldn't Alyssa not be caring? Like she put her hands like this, so I would think she would not care if anything because she got killed by Josie.
Yeah, maybe.
You seem frightened as well.
There's definitely more, and before everything happened, Julie had said that Alyssa was going to be on the warpath, but it doesn't look like Alyssa's really all that.
A scared path or anything, or a concerned path.
Oh, we know, because that could be like towards the end of the episode, though, too.
Yeah, maybe
think about it.
Maybe if she like bullied.
You know how like sometimes like the episodes they start off like comedically, like they just like it's like the awkward background music or whatever, you know.
Well, it could be
like the end of the.
There was that one extra that said that apparently Kaylee didn't like filming that scene or that episode or whatever. Like she just wasn't having a good time that day.
What episode?
This one.
This 217 or 301. They keep calling it 301.
It's 301 technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's like a double standard for like her character not liking?
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't do anything in this episode. Maybe she just stands around.
Yeah.
She can't do anything. She doesn't have her magic.
What else you can say without magic? Yeah.
And it looks like they have like a carnival or something behind them. So like, what are they doing?
Wait, is that? Let me see. Is this a carnival or is this the football field?
It's on the field, but looks like there's like tents and stuff. If you look at one of the BTS photos, I don't know if it's on the trailer, but like it shows like tents and like flags and everything, and so it kind of looks like it's a carnival.
True, getting lit.
But hey, Landon's dead. Hope's asleep. Let's throw a carnival.
Right? Yeah, let's celebrate.
Yeah, what's going on?
Imagine we got a carnival and stuff, and Landon can't like do that. They can't go. Like, yeah.
Kiss on the
That's totally what a lark would do, though. He'd be like, "Let's just pretend nothing's going on and throw this carnival."
He'd be like, "Let's celebrate the victory of getting dark magic out of Josie, and then let's still have a carnival."
Yeah, and maybe they think to hand this together or something.
While Landon and Hope is dead as hell. Like, I can't believe this.
They put Hope in Landon's room, and then the door is like spelled shut, so no one can go in there.
And then Lizzie's like, what's happening? Because then people are going to get mad that Josie's there.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Maybe we pinch pieces together, y'all. Watch it be completely wrong. But the next clip is the necromancer pulling some liquor, but I think he's talking to Ralph because then Ralph was like, put his spirit in me, and then necromancer's like, oh, we got spicy.
He's like, you have to have a willing host. So put his spirit. He doesn't say put Landon's spirit in me. He said put his spirit in me. So what if he's talking about Malivore?
No!
Bruh!
No! Oh my God! No, I want him to have a storyline with his family. You're telling me he's about to be Malivore's host?
Because he says you need a willing host. If he's willing, okay, think about it. The necromancer was keeping all of the dead bodies of the monsters that came through, right? And if he figured out that Malivore needs a willing host, which is why he created Landon in the first place, what if he can't use those bodies because they're not willing because they're dead? But if Roth offers him to save Landon and to save Hope because he's willing, because Necromancer doesn't want Malivore in Landon's body. So where is he going to put it? Put it in Roth's body because Roth is willing.
I hate this.
Y'all. No. Dang,
that blew my mind. I was
They just keep erasing Raphael from the show, like for what?
Y'all why could
Season 2 he got here and then he got with his dad and he disappeared and now he's back and he's gonna be Malivore me.
It's gonna be Maloroth.
For either
the guy who plays Roth's dad is in episode 18, I think. Because he was at the table read.
He's coming back, right? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why he comes back.
Guys, this is insane.
That's probably the reason why he comes back, the dad.
Yeah.
Because he has to say goodbye.
Yeah.
No! Wow.
And the next episode is goodbye sure do suck. Yeah. Because Roth has to say goodbye. Because no. That's it. Because he has to say goodbye because they're gonna put Malivore in his body.
Yeah, but like Lando has to be dead because he never would let Raphael do that.
Right, no, not on my no.
But if Landon's soul, what if like the golden arrow somehow took his soul? You know how Finn's soul was in that necklace when Freya had it or whatever?
Yeah.
What if Landon's soul is in the arrow, and so Landon's body isn't willing because it's just an empty shell. There's nothing in it, so he can't be willing. So they have to figure out how to get in order to save Landon, to put him back into his body, to make sure Malivore can't possess him. They have to get his soul out of the arrow somehow.
Look.
Oh my God.
That's a no for me.
There's just no words.
It's a no for me, champ.
It's a no for me.
No, for me, champ.
I mean, you guys know that I think the arrow is like a chambre de chasse, like the box, right? Like that's why they introduced it in the first place. So I think that's where Landon is, something to do with the arrow, because why did Cupid want it? I mean, there has to be a reason why Cupid wanted it.
Someone said on Twitter, I don't remember who it was, so this is not my theory, whatever. And they were like, what if the whole situation was like Roth and Landon does get put into Roth or whatever? They go, wouldn't he technically be a hellhound?
Yeah.
Ooh, Chile.
What?
Who wants to handle?
Like, do you think that would be like unstable for him though? Because it's not like
His body.
I mean, mind you, he was a golem in the first place, and they made Similandon out of the exact same way by putting a little bit of Landon into the golem. So I mean, if Malivor's just a golem, then he could, as long as he has the right sorcerer or witch or whatever doing the spell, he could go into anybody. Okay, it kind of reminds me a little bit of I know Sam and Vit, you guys have watched it, but Bly Manor, when he says the little boy is like, so you have to have a willing host in order for the spirit to be able to possess you. And so that was the only reason why Peter and I were able to possess the kids, is because they were willing to let them in. And why Danny got possessed by the Lady of the Lake, because she was willing to let her in. Right? So like, it makes sense in as far as possession goes, because Roth is willing to let Malivore in. And that's the only way it can happen.
Could be.
So now we're like certain that is Malivore. I feel like it probably will be Malivore. I don't know.
I think that they were trying to like smokescreen us, because he said Landon's name at the beginning, but then when he said put him in me, he never said Landon's name. He said him or his. And you know they like to foreshadow. They like to like
low key
screw us over.
That'd be a good like flip. Like that'd be like
a oh shit moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, right, because everyone's freaking out going, oh my gosh, Landon's, in spirit is in Roth's body, but they knew what they were doing when they were putting the promo together.
I'm sorry, Ralph.
For real.
I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought he was going to get out of here. I was going to get him out of here.
I thought he was going to get therapy.
Yeah, he's going to be extra therapy.
He's definitely going to need therapy after this.
They don't even have a therapist. So.
Oh, that's right.
And they let the boy breathe. Like, let the boy breathe.
He literally cannot breathe. Like, but they were even there supporting him when he came back after being in wolf form for months.
Yeah.
Then he got killed. And then he killed his like brother. And now he's about to be a host. Get Ralph out of here.
That's too much.
He need a vacation, because this is really traumatizing.
He's getting the
why they haven't given him a love interest though too. I mean,
you think that person will like maybe like help him out with a traumatic past and history and what's happening now? Maybe
there's that extra on Twitter, and they say like that they even haven't seen Leo on set yet.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Even though he's in Georgia.
Yeah, like,
they were supposed to be both of them, both the siblings were supposed to be in the finale.
Right, they were supposed to both be in the last episode.
Unless they changed it.
He's definitely in Atlanta, though. He's definitely in Georgia.
Because Bianca was in Santa Fe. She wasn't in Georgia. Or in Covington or Conyers or whatever. Around the same time.
At this point, the only regular that was up that we've seen so far is Ben.
Sheriff. So. The sheriff was filming, because she did, I don't know, make a post or something about her filming at some point around that time. Maya's just gone. She's just gone. That's what it is.
Yeah, out of nowhere, like Ethan's gonna be walking around and nobody's gonna ask about his sisters.
What sister?
Like, am I on the child now?
She was a ghost. We all know she was a ghost.
She's hiding. Remember, she's hiding in that closet with the group of kids. Remember?
Oh yeah, right.
Goodbye. I'm going, y'all.
Okay, what's next on the
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, it gets spicy with his little cocktail."
Oh yes.
Why is he still here?
Literally, yo.
This thing.
What is he giving me?
Stop.
What?
He has all the dark magic, and they need that dark magic in order to, I don't know, wake Hope up or.
You're hating on my singing.
The Malivore and Raph. We're getting Maloraph. That's what we're getting.
So okay, but what if we get Maloraph and not Landon?
I think if we get Rob, Maloroth, whatever, we're gonna get Landon like that too. I think it'll go into Roth and go into Landon and then bam.
Well, I mean, if
we get Landon
at all.
Look,
and Landon gets his powers by going against Maloroth.
That'd be lit.
You think did we say it?
Maloroth, is that what you said?
Maloraph.
Maloraph. Wow.
That doesn't even seem right. Like, doesn't even
that's because it's
right.
not. So that means it's gonna go into Roth
Show
and then
doesn't
into Landon.
seem right.
Yo, and then
Show doesn't seem right.
Okay, but what if that's a speech for them to make the mistake better, and he taking them at that episode? So by the time Landon really wake up, he'll snatch out of Ralph real quick. So it wasn't even really in Ralph that long.
Yeah, so Landon would probably Landon would probably take it back or just be like, "No, I have to do this. This is my destiny or whatever." And so, he would do something. I don't know.
You don't deserve
thinking that
Can you
he had to save
imagine,
them somehow.
Can you imagine,
And
like,
it's so
Ralph
weird
and, like,
for them
Landon
to do that.
Right, Ralph though.
Like,
Ralph
why
and
would they
Landon,
put
like, having
Landon
a
inside
conversation.
Ralph?
Ralph was just trying to relax. He just came back on his third.
Yeah, like go
It's
live
only
your
his
life.
third day out here.
And they're like, "Yeah, let's put him out."
How do they go from those two episodes to like this happy musical?
Honestly, it makes no sense. Maybe they are figuring everything out on these two episodes.
That's how I still think it's in Hope's mind. Because, like, I still think she's going to be asleep in that episode because of the whole, like, Puck and Midsummer Night's Dream thing. That's why I think it's going to be in her mind, because that would make sense if it's in her mind. It's like this musical because she was always told, when you're scared, sing. So, musical, sing. Yeah. Right?
Oh my god, Defender will riot. They're gonna, like, where's Hope Michelson?
Yo,
This episode is about to be elite for Landon.
Yo, honestly,
yeah.
Landon and Ralph. Let me find out.
Landon's about to, like, show out this episode.
Landon about to get.
You think that they're going to give us stills now that they gave us a promo? Like, can we?
No,
probably.
Okay.
In like a few weeks.
Let's talk about the episode titles then. So we know that obviously there's We're Not Worthy and then Goodbye Sure Do Suck, which we already knew about, and then Salvatore the Musical, which really doesn't tell us anything.
Nothing. Yeah.
But then the next one is what? Hold On Tight?
Oh,
yeah. I mean...
We thought this was about Handem flying.
Nah, it's about Handem. It's about Handem flying.
Hold On Tight?
It has to be about Handem flying.
Yeah.
They're flying. What plan to save or something? He's saving something.
But then that wouldn't make any sense, though, with what our theory is for Tuesday.
Yeah, it makes no sense now.
Yeah. Why could be like the necromancer or something to Roth? You're like, hold on.
No.
I'm telling you, the last episode is going to be Landon taking Hope flying. Either in her mind or wherever. Like, yeah.
Because that would have been 220, right?
Yeah. Yes. It would be the series finale.
So that would have been the season finale. It has to be her flying with him. I mean, he said it in the bed, I'll have to take you up sometime. What if that's like his final goodbye to her?
Oh, God.
Yeah, nah, chill.
Why on earth? Why?
Chill.
Why on earth would you make this happy moment be so sad? Her first flight is when...
I'd be shocked if the season 2 finale ended sad, because the first one ended sad. But
the first one ended sad?
It's gonna end the same way.
What do you mean? Yeah, Hope sacrificed herself.
Yeah, you said. Did you
And
say
Landon's gonna sacrifice himself.
Yeah, no, I don't see that.
What if he do? I feel like it would end up with him saying, "Oh my god."
It would though.
What's the
I
next?
don't know.
What it takes?
This is what it
This is
takes.
what it
There we
takes,
go.
I'm sorry, well, everything makes me just think about Landon. This
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
Hey, oh yeah, no, I think though this is what it takes is gonna be Landon.
this is what it takes to
Sacrifice
be together.
himself.
This is what it takes to win over Malivore, maybe, but we ain't gonna win over Malivore.
So hold on tight, and this is what it takes is both going to be Landon.
Yeah, or
as it should
Handon.
be.
It's gonna be Handon
Yeah.
based.
So this is what it takes. Yes.
Yeah, this is what it takes. Definitely scream maybe Landon or a lyric.
See, I'm with Vit. Everything sounds like either Landon or Hope for me.
yeah.
Or maybe Lizzie.
It makes sense.
Maybe Lizzie would sing it.
Lizzie could low key.
Yeah, I did think it was gonna be Lizzie. Like maybe this is the episode where she gets her powers back.
Josie?
Like
Josie.
everything is. He said you said the wrong twin.
Whatever, Josie. Josie. This is where she gets her powers.
We're just like, wait, huh?
Yes, so I said Lizzie lost her powers.
I was like, when did
Yeah.
Lizzie lose her powers?
Yeah, I said I meant Josie.
Yeah, say it right this time.
I mean, I don't know who's going to. So I think the last two are definitely going to be Hope and Landon. I don't know who's going to say Salvatore the Musical.
You think Ashley say it, or do you think that that'll just be the title? Well, they have a
No,
theme.
I think it's still.
That
Oh,
the musical seemed like something like maybe Caleb or somebody would say.
yeah, Caleb. And then Goodbye Sure Do Suck, I think, is going to be Roth. I've always thought Roth, though.
Which one?
Goodbye Sure Do Suck.
Mm.
Or Alyssa. It could be Alyssa, too. But then they rewrote her out, so I don't know who's going to say it now. And then We're Not. I don't know who's going to say We're Not Worthy. We used to think it was a Handon thing, but watch it be like Chad or MG or someone.
Yo, if it's isn't Chad becoming important now or something like
We could that could low key be Josie too. We're not worthy now that she doesn't have her magic or whatever. Talking about something else.
Oh yeah, maybe she could be talking to Lizzie about like this all kind of happened because of the marriage situation.
Yeah.
It was our ramble on Legacy Season 3 promo, even though it was 30 seconds. We made sure to give y'all everything that we pondered on. Even things that I didn't even think of until now. So, we're glad to be back somewhat. Maybe we'll do an episode hopefully on our multi-fandom interest since you guys asked for them in the comments. But other than that, we will be laying low until more content comes out. Since Christmas is coming up for some of us, make sure to like, comment.
Yeah, we're not back to our regular schedule just yet.
Yeah,
this is just kind of like a bonus. But we do have some things in the works. So
yeah,
and don't forget to share the Handon Weekly fundraiser for the stocking fund, the empty stocking fund, and donate if you can.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, and or subscribe for more Handon Weekly content. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google, Instagram, Twitter. Our social medias will be linked in the description below as well. And in addition to us talking about our theories, Arlon, Sam, Iz, and I, we all did our own Legacy Season 3 reactions as well on our own YouTubes. Those will be linked in the description as well. Thank you for
tuning in. Be sure to go watch them. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure thank you guys for tuning in and being supportive and winning this episode because y'all was like, where is it at? Is it coming?
Where's
We have risen.
Come on, show us the love. Show us the love.
Yes. And clap it up for a Sam reveal.
Yes. Yes.
She has her own channel. Happen and comment. So
like and subscribe.
See y'all guys later. Make sure
guys.
Peace.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Just take a little nap then.
Right.
I've been up since 5:30. I'm so exhausted.
Let's all be a Handon.
I have my Legacies blanket on. You have your Mockingjay one.
Yeah,
I have my vampire diaries.
not the